What's going on, guys? It's Isabel here, and I'm back with a new video. And I'm so sorry about this lighting. This is absolutely horrendous. But today I just wanted to have a discussion with you guys. I wish you guys were I wish this was a live stream so I could see your thoughts about everything. I just want to talk about Alessia Cara winning a Grammy last night, which saying that is so surreal. I feel like I always knew that she had it in her, but to actually be able to say it, not Grammy nominated, but Grammy award winning artist, that's what people do this for. They literally get to the point where they want to get a Grammy. People wish to have Grammys, and they could be in the game for a decade or even more, and they still have never gotten a Grammy. Some people have never even been nominated, and they've been in the business for 20 years. And it's just crazy to me that this girl, who's been in the industry for 3 years, barely 3 years, and she got a Grammy last night. And I think that's amazing. And I just want to talk about, because there's been a lot of backlash about this, which, there's always backlash about this category because people are like, oh, they're not even new, so why did they get a Grammy for Best New Artist? It's not literally new as in they came out this year. That's not what the category means. You can be in the industry for 5 years and still get Best New Artist. It's somebody who got the most attention and is deserving, and their album qualified. I mean, that's what it is, and people are just mad because she's not a new artist. She didn't come out in 2018. Obviously, nobody in that category came out in 2018. You can't, even 2017. There's people who are eligible who have been out for longer. And people were bashing her because they thought that SZA deserved to win because SZA's actually a new artist, but SZA's been out SZA's been out longer than Alessia, honestly. I think she came out in 2012. So for people to say that Alessia doesn't deserve it because SZA's more new, that's a false statement. So how are you gonna use your argument to use a false statement and think that that's true? You know what I mean? And I also think it's another thing where it's people should not discredit people and their hard work. Obviously, if you are nominated for a Grammy, you did something right. And everybody in that category is incredible, super talented, and they all deserve to be there. They all deserve their nomination. You should not discredit people just because they won and you don't like them. People were just calling her musty and saying, oh, she's not even talented. You can't even name 2 Alessia Cara songs. Here, Stars, Scars, 4 Pink Walls, Outlaws. I mean, it's just it's petty at this point. It's 2018 and we're discrediting people for their hard work. I just want to say that Alessia worked her ass off. And you guys can say whatever you want, thinking that Here is her only song and that's the only thing that made anything happen for her, but she worked her ass off. She had her album before she was signed. So she worked with people and she had her album. And then she had to go send that to Def Jam and EP Entertainment and prove to them that she had it. And obviously people told her no. There were people who just didn't believe in her. People who just thought that, oh no, I don't like this vision. I don't agree with it. And she was told no. There's so many artists out there who are manufactured and just get up there randomly, and it's just with one hit song and then you never hear about them again. But she's been working, even now. People think that she just, came out with Here and then she disappeared. But she's been working and grinding ever since then to get to the top, to get to where she is. She's been at all these award shows, doing all these performances. She performed at the Grammys as well. So don't tell me that she doesn't deserve that. There's been so many things. She's been grinding. I remember she did a Brooklyn show. I wish I could have went. She did a Brooklyn show for 40 people. And it was in this bar. I think it was the Knitting Factory. And, oh my God. And there were just people who were talking. And they weren't even listening to what she was saying. They were just talking and like drinking and everything, and they could honestly care less. There was like a couple people that were listening. But that goes to show the grind. You can't stop when things like that happen, when you perform for people who are not your crowd and they just don't seem to really get you. But you have to keep going, and that's what she did. And now she's at this point where she has a Grammy. And this girl, I'm not even being biased because I am an Alessia Cara fan, but she is the most down-to-earth person that I know. I can talk to her and feel secure. I feel welcomed. I feel loved. And it's like none of this fame matters to her. That's the last thing that she cares about. A lot of these people get famous really fast, and then it's like, oh my God, like, I have all this money, I have all these cars, I can buy a house, I can do this. And they don't even think about their family, the people who helped them get there, the people who brought them to this world in the first place. She travels with her dad, she won a Grammy with her mom, and she's really family oriented, and she will never forget her family. She's so down to earth to all of them, but she's also down to earth to her fans. And that's another reason that she deserves this, because a lot of these artists just don't even care about their fans, but they're the ones who are honestly paying their bills. They're the ones who are paying for these concerts and events and all this stuff and giving them a platform. The fans are the people who give these people a platform. And if you don't appreciate what they do for you, then you don't deserve anything. And she has stuck with us through so much. Like, this girl, literally, my grandfather passed away a couple days ago. And she sent me, like, a message this long, like, saying that she's sorry and that she just gave me advice. And I just felt like that night I just really needed somebody to talk to. And I didn't really think that she would answer, but I just, like, shot it in the dark and was just like, I need advice from somebody, and I really just only want to talk to you. So I just messaged her and said, if you see this, please just, like, give me advice, because I don't know what to do. And she did exactly that within, like, 2 hours. She has been the best influence to the entire fan base, to people in general, to women empowerment. She's always stood by that. And I think that that's also really important. And another thing is, she did all of this by being herself, through her own character. There are so many, so many artists out there who literally will do whatever their stylist tells them to do. If they want you to put on this dress, you're putting on that dress. If they want you to sing this, you're singing that, and you were not able to do anything about it. But she's been telling people, listen, I don't want to lip sync on your show, so I'm not going to lip sync. I don't want to wear that, so I want to wear what I want to wear. And she walks the talk, has a song about scars, about being the person that you are, and you're beautiful the way that you are, and you don't have to change anything. And she walks the walk. How would you feel if she sang that song about women empowerment and how women should just be themselves without makeup, without anything, none of this glamorous stuff? And then she walked out in, like, high heels and, like, a Gucci dress and, like, $1 million jewelry. Like, it doesn't make sense. Like, how can you preach something and not walk the walk? And so that's another reason why I appreciate her. She can go to award shows in sweatpants and a t-shirt, and everyone's getting so mad because, oh my God, you're supposed to be a superstar. Like, why are you wearing sweatpants? But then you see girls at these award shows who are half naked, and then people complain. And it's like, what do you want? You don't like when people wear what they want to wear and they look like they're going to class. But then you don't like when people are wearing way too much glamorous things and there's people who are homeless and need food, so why are you spending $1 million on jewelry? You can't have both. You have to pick a side. And I see the same people arguing for the same thing, and it doesn't make any sense to me. I could go on about this forever, but I just want people to know that you should never discredit somebody in their hard work. this girl has worked her ass off and she's not gonna stop from here. And none of this fame matters to her. Honestly, I feel like even after this day, like, she's gonna forget she even had a Grammy. Like, she's gonna walk in her room and see that there's a Grammy award there, and she's gonna be like, what the fuck? Like, I think that moments like that are so important when things like this don't sink in as fast as you would think. And I appreciate her, and I want other people to appreciate her. You don't have to like her, but you definitely should not discredit somebody's hard work. I think that that's really lame, especially in 2018. So I just want you guys to have an open mind. Like, I'm sorry that your artist didn't win, but that doesn't mean that she's any less talented. SZA is so talented, but that doesn't mean that Alessia is not, or that SZA isn't. You just have to think about what you say before you tweet things out. But Alessia, if you're watching this, which I don't know why you would be, but if you do see it, I just want to let you know that I love you, and you know that, and I appreciate you a lot, and you deserve what you got last night. You worked your ass off, and we saw it. We saw the grind from the start to now, and it's not even over. This is just the beginning for you. You're just getting started, which is so dope. And I just want to say I love you, and I hope you guys partied hard last night. I wish I could have gone to the city and tried to find you and say congratulations, but I'll see you soon at one of these events, hopefully. And yeah, congratulations.